What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. Very special rebuild today, as you probably could tell from the title. We have a special guest. I figured if we're going to be doing some of the NFC East teams, I want to try to have as impartial, as unbiased of an approach. So I figure why not get a fan of, maybe the most... I don't know how we can really describe the Giants regarding the NFC East.
Terrible.
But here you go. Introduce yourself. I'm pretty sure everyone knows you.
I am Bengal. I'm a nice guy. That's it.
So I guarantee that not many people thought that this video was ever going to happen. I don't know why. It's really, there's never been really anything of anything. But if you watched over on his channel, it's in the top link of the description. We have another video over there, the Cowboys rebuild, because we figured why not do the Cowboys, why not do the Redskins, get these ones done. But we kind of stated that we had a romantic dinner. We'll leave it at that, and everything was good. Nothing was weird. Everything was good, and this is like a long time coming. And I feel like you guys are gonna enjoy this, and we're gonna have a fun time. So we're doing the Redskins. We're gonna rebuild the Redskins. We got No Beef as our head coach. Very fitting for today's video. And the Washington Redskins, very interesting roster. Obviously, with the change at head coach, no more Jay Gruden. They're going with Bill Callahan. He's not going to be there. He's pretty much like a caretaker at this point. Yeah. So look at the roster. It's a very interesting roster. Now, we should preface before we get into this rebuild that we have tried to do this before, and my almost $3,000 computer struggles to handle even the most minuscule task, and it got glitched, so we pretty much have to redo this. But it was almost like 2-3 weeks ago, so it is still going to be a fresh rebuild. But we do have a couple tells for how this rebuild may start to unfold, and we can make the appropriate adjustments. I think that'd be fair to say.
I would definitely agree. Like, guys that we wanted to hold on to last time, and it's going to be difficult, I think, for me at least, not to reference like the previous one at least a little bit for perspective. I think Ryan Kerrigan is a guy that we should trade right now because he's 31 years old and he just regressed really, really quickly to the point where it was like season 3 was like an 80 or like a 78. So let's get the value out of him now while we still can.
Yeah, and we had obviously we're gonna put the onus on developing this really. I guess there's still some questions about him, but you would think a relatively promising ceiling in quarterback here, Dwayne Haskins out of Ohio State. But in the last rebuild, the rebuild that's never going to see the light of day, we'll just say we had some issues with Dwayne Haskins. So I guess the spoiler will be if there becomes a quarterback, because we're not using my draft classes, we're using the custom generated draft classes from Madden. If a quarterback comes available to us, we may have to pull the trigger, knowing that previously Dwayne Haskins struggled to say the least in our
and he's only a 68 overall too, so it's not like this is like a can't miss prospect that we have to use. Exactly. He does have star development, but he's also a 68.
Actually, I think he's lower than the last time we recorded. Like, there has been like 2
like 70 or 71.
Yeah, there's been 2 like roster updates since we last recorded, but we're still gonna go with Dwayne Haskins. So as we look down the roster, we'll break it down fairly quickly here. Case Keenum, they got him in a trade. They got Alex Smith. Got hit. There's a lot of money to back up quarterbacks that we don't need. So I don't know. We're probably just gonna have to eat Alex Smith's contract. I think that's what we did last. So we probably should just do that right now. We'll get rid of both Alex Smith because, I mean, the white Dak Prescott's fine, but in Madden, at least for Madden, we don't. We're not gonna really need that. And same goes with Case Keenum. So we'll go with Dwayne Haskins. We'll see what we can do there, and then we'll keep Colt McCoy from what school is that? What school? Yeah, we'll keep him for the backup. Running back, we have AP. Bengal probably has gone on record to say that he's one of his favorite players.
Very favorite. And I know Oklahoma, people know I'm a Texas fan, but it's like, just like CeeDee Lamb. Like, I love CeeDee Lamb so much at Oklahoma right now. And, being in the Big 12, I watch him play like so many games. He became my favorite player, like when I was much younger, obviously. But yeah, one of the best running backs ever. Where would you put him? Like, is he in your top 5?
Oh, yeah.
I think he has to be.
I think from a statistical standpoint, he's like fringe top 5. But then when you put his like athletic ability, like his actual talent, like he's any era. Back to like the 40s when everyone was smoking cigarettes and like coming back from the war, or now he can dominate. And I'd probably say in my top 10 players all time, like favorite players. Like, I'm a huge fan of him as well.
Oh yeah.
But for the rebuild, unfortunately, it's the end of the line.
34.
Yeah, we can. I
If
think
you're
we
a running
can.
back and your jersey number is significantly
Yeah.
lower than your age, it's
Good.
not good.
But I think out of respect, since we're both fans of him, we could it'd be smarter to move on from him. But I think he could probably hold down that roster spot for the time being. But when you look at the running backs, Darius Geis, he's our dude. He's going to be the guy that we hope can carry this team. 79 with the star dev. I think he's just got called off IR or whatever, so might be making a return this week or somewhat soon for the Washington Redskins in real life. Solid running back. We got Chris Thompson, really good third down back, receiving back, but we can see if we can get some value for him. 77 star. Some team might want to try and get him away. I mean, in real life, if you throw someone like Chris Thompson up on the block, there's definitely going to be some biters. Lindell Smallwood, depth guy. Bryce Love could be something. I mean, obviously, one of the biggest fall from graces I've ever seen in college football. Like, one year, he was like the most electrifying running back. The next year, he was horrendous. But he could have some value for our team. Maybe long-term be running back 2 to Darius Geis. And there's just a bunch of scrubs on this roster. Wide receiver, interesting position here because you have Paul Richardson, who, it is what it is. He's an okay wide receiver, but for his contract, for what he's going to really bring the value as a Redskin, I think we can get that in Scary Terry for an outside wide receiver. So I don't know. Do you think we should? What do you want to do with Paul Richardson? Hold on to him, trade block?
He is 27. I feel like trade block is probably the best bet because 28 is kind of like that window where they regress. So he might go down to like a 78. And if you look at Scary Terry, he's already a 78 and he's only 22. He got upgraded since last time as well.
Would have liked to see a star
like
dev. Yeah, I think he was 75, maybe 74, 75. And he's been a beast this year. So I'm still annoyed to see the normal dev, but he should be a guy that we can at least consider low-end wide receiver 2 for the remainder of this rebuild.
I don't think they update the development traits for anyone other than the X Factors.
That makes sense. That would make sense. So outside of that, for our wide receivers, I mean, there's some okay guys. Trey Quinn, I think he was a Mr. Irrelevant like a year or two ago, and that was ridiculous because he had like 15. I mean, it is SMU. They're gimmicky.
Well, they're good now.
Yeah, exactly. They're arguably one of the best teams in Texas. But for a Mr. Irrelevant to go from I think he had like 1,500 receiving yards. Like, it was ridiculous. Limited ceiling. Kelvin Harmon, I don't know how he slipped that far in the draft. I thought he was way better than what he was at NC State. Limited athlete, but as a receiver, I thought technically really good. And in real life,
great hands.
Yeah, in real life, maybe Washington might actually have a diamond in the rough. They can develop him. But our wide receiver core it's looking pretty thin here. So hopefully we can get a trade for Paul Richardson and develop Scary Terry. At tight end, okay. Jordan Reed. I mean, we have injuries turned off. That's good. No more concussions. He's on concussion like number 12 here. And we have Vernon Davis. That's a lot of money for a 35-year-old, but I mean, I don't know. How do you think we should handle these tight ends? Trade block? Keep them somewhere in the
I feel like Jordan Reed's in a weird spot. I'm kind of cool with keeping him, even though I know he's not going to develop. He's going to go the opposite way. And then Vernon Davis, obviously, there's no reason to hold on to him. It's like the Washington Redskins is now the Washington Redskins with Vernon Davis, who's 35, who used to be a beast. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, we'll flip him off our book. I mean, ultimately, I think keeping someone like Jordan Reed, we do want to try and develop Dwayne Haskins, so give him some guys that can target. I mean, it's the sim. You never know. It could be completely random, but at least Jordan Reed on the offense looks good. We got Trent Williams at left tackle. I mean, in real life, the stories that's going on between him and the Redskins, I mean, you can't make that up. Like, the worst, Washington Redskins are like the worst run organization in professional sports, or at least right up there. But I think we hold on to Trent Williams.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's not going to regress really too bad. He's franchise tackle. They don't grow on trees, even though we can draft very well. Here's a player you know a lot about who's actually not
cut him right away.
Yeah, I mean, hasn't he not been like horrible?
He's been good. He's been good, actually.
I read something today. Actually, you might want to know this. I saw it on Twitter. Okay. I guess Eric Flowers, or who's the tackle on the Giants that they paid us?
Nate Solder.
Nate Solder's already given up more sacks this year than Eric Flowers ever did for the Giants in a single season.
That can't be true.
They said he's 6. I think they said 6 was the most he was ever credited with.
Eric Flowers has allowed like 6 in a game. I do
feel like that was false, but I saw that and I was like, I might want to bring that up. But ultimately, I don't think he's actually been terrible for the Redskins.
No,
this
he
year,
hasn't. He hasn't really allowed any pressures this year. Even he's been really solid. But he is a guard, so
yeah,
expected. But he profiled more as a guard anyway. The Giants are just also terribly run organization within the past decade, for the most part.
So, I mean, for right now, he's okay, but we'll have to draft. We got Chase Ruley at center, 75. I don't think he's a dev trade, so, I mean, he's solid. Should be okay. Right guard, Scherf, 89, 27. Star dev, should be an anchor.
Beast,
Whoa,
yeah.
looks like an alien. Those eyes look creepy shit.
The completely black eyes.
Morgan Moses at tackle. That's not a great looking contract for a guy that's 75. So, again, drafting offensive lineman is fairly easy in this game. So we could probably move on from him, but we don't have any depth right now in the O-line. Defensively, quick look through here. We got Ioannidis, really solid, 83 with a star dev. Right end, Jonathan Allen, 82. We got, what did he have? Just star as well. Yeah.
Should. Jonathan Allen is so good.
Yeah, we're just looking at pretty much the Alabama Redskins here. Daron Payne. I mean, this front three is going to be really, really good. I do remember in the last rebuild, though, I don't want to over-reference it, but eventually we did switch to a 4-3 to just try to make some things work, which, I mean, still could be on the table here.
I feel like this team is raw enough, and there's great talent on this team, but in enough position where we have wiggle room. So pretty much operate in free agency in the draft as a best player available sort of thing, 100%. And then kind of mold the team around that.
Linebacker core, we have Ryan Kerrigan, and you made the note that you want to try. Let's see what we can get. We'll see what kind of value we can get for Ryan Kerrigan. I don't know what it's going to be. We might get better value if we try to manually trade him, but we'll just see what offers kind of come in. But obviously, nice player. I mean, as fans of teams in the NFC that have gone against the Redskins, he's super consistent. He's a guy that just he's a lock to get dozen sacks every single season. Rubin Foster, middle linebacker, 75. He's right age. Dev trait's a little bit weird, but obviously all the off-the-field things have probably downgraded him after that insane rookie season he had with the Niners.
His overall should be higher, I feel like, even with the off-the-field stuff.
Yeah,
he's being shortchanged. Probably like awareness is super low or something.
I mean, I guess
tackle looks super low. John Bostic is 88 tackle, but Rubin Foster is 81. That's interesting.
I mean, I like my Gators, but that's not right. Cole Holcomb, a rookie, he's 70. I mean, we run two linebackers in the middle field. We'll probably give him some snaps to see if we can grow him up in development. Montez Sweat, I mean, arguably, I think for a profile that he brings, probably the freakiest combine of all time for a guy that's 6'6", 260. Sure. So
ran in the 4.3s.
Yeah.
Like 4.38 or something like that.
Yeah, not.
Like, how is that even possible? Or 4.41?
Got himself a nice Old Spice commercial sponsorship, but when you look at him, I mean, again, profiles to be very scheme flexible depending on what we want to do. He can play outside, he can play down as a 4-3 end. So, hopefully he does develop and grow, which would be nice. Secondary, oof, I mean, it's not great. You got Josh Norman.
From Norman. Got it.
Yeah, trade block for him. Usually corners do get some okay offers. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a second rounder for someone. But, I mean, he's gone. So, I mean, Dunbar, not great. Converted wide receiver from Florida, has actually turned it. Had a nice career, but he's going to be our best corner, but that's not saying much. Dominic Rogers-Cromartie, garbage. Colvin, not good. Moreau, maybe there's something there. I was a huge fan of Jimmy Moreland from James Madison, but again, he's old. He's an old rookie. We're going to have to probably rebuild this secondary. Free safety, Monte Nicholson, 71. Again, he's young. Safeties tend to develop fairly okay in Madden, but I get, can't really pigeonhole him as our starter long term because we don't know how he's going to develop. And another giant on the Washington Redskins here, Landon Collins.
Another Alabama guy too.
Could profile to a linebacker if you want to get weird with things because that's what he does best. But an 82 superstar, 25, that's a great age. What do you think? What ultimately, as you have a little bit more experience with him than me, how do you feel about Landon Collins?
Yeah, he had a great year where he kind of did it all and was great in coverage as like pretty much a box linebacker. Played over the top rarely. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of just that one great year and then has been a linebacker other than that, which the Giants need. But they let him walk, and they got Jabril Peppers now, he's okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, for the rebuild, though, best player in our secondary, and he should be here for the entire time. Special teams, Hopkins is okay. Tressway. We had some pretty funny things actually happen with Tressway in the last rebuild. I don't know if they're going to happen again, but they're pretty good. I would say from the collabs that we've done so far, Tressway and Jeff Heath are probably two fan favorites that you guys might like. So let's get into the rebuild. That's the preview of the roster. We got a couple guys up here on the trade block trying to get younger, and we'll see where we are at here at the end of the preseason in terms of trade offers, and then we'll get into year one. All right, week 2 of the preseason, we got a couple trade offers here. First up for Josh Norman. Let's see what we got here. Usually we get some nice picks. So there we go. We got a second. It's a future second. I don't know.
These aren't great offers in general, but he is a 31-year-old, like 84 overall corner. I don't know. What are you thinking here? I'm probably the Browns just because it's the highest pick.
There's a second. Makes sense. Let's stumble.
It is next year though.
is true.
Maybe Buffalo, who's gonna be a worse team, and it's top of the third, could be better.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get. Yeah, we can probably. I mean, not to pat ourselves on the back, but I'm pretty confident we can. If not draft someone really good at that third round and flip that third to get a really good player.
Or a second, yeah, too, or that.
I think let's do this one because we still got Kerrigan. We should get something okay for him.
I'd like a first round for Kerrigan if possible, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
They're
maybe trading him manually would be better. Packaging him with like Chris Thompson, who we didn't get any offers for.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Let's do that.
Oh, and Paul Richardson too. Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh. Your favorite team? What do they want to give it? Maybe we could try one.
Let's get number 3. This would definitely go through, I think.
Oh, salary cap.
Oh, they're missing. We got to just take Thompson out, and that's probably. Ooh.
Get someone shitty.
We can definitely get this.
Oh, needs to be 800.
Tight end. Boom. That's so stupid.
All right, so to kick things off, well, we made a manual trade. We sent Ryan Kerrigan and Paul Richardson to the Bengals for their first pick, which should be fairly high this year. And we also got a very dynamic long snapper in C. Harris. Got a great flow.
I believe.
Yeah, looks like a pro.
Look at that hair. Look at that lettuce. Looks like an NHL player.
There we go. So there we go. That, we're just setting the tone. This is what you're going to get in this rebuild. We're going to be trying to just maximize the potential opportunities here to make this Redskins team that much better, and we did that with this Bengals pick. Ooh,
we're doing great.
All right, we're here, midway point of year 1, and not good at all. 1-7. Again, maybe the last time I will reference.
Giants are 7-0-1.
I mean, Pat Shurmur got one hell of a squad. I mean, this.
Oh yeah.
Last time, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to reference the old rebuild, but I think year 1, in the first time we tried to do this, was the only year we made the playoffs, maybe till like the last season. So this is definitely going to be a different experience. We're 1-7. I mean, I don't know. We'll look at contracts here. Sheriff, I think we agree. You got to bring him back. 27.
Only guy, probably.
Yeah, 3 years. I mean, we probably could bump that up a little bit, but well, generally speaking, I kiss my ass. We'll make sure we bring him back. Other than that, yeah, there's literally no one else that I even think. That's a lot of free agents, but
yeah, no one good, unfortunately.
So we'll make sure we can
no
lock down.
expense.
Yeah, we'll make sure. Oh yeah. We got 4 years. It's not terrible, especially because he's probably starting this year with Kerrigan gone.
That's a little steep, honestly.
Yeah. Plus he's not developing.
But that was like $2 million.
Yeah.
Talking, but.
So we will definitely make sure we can hammer out a deal for Sheriff. And other than that, man, we're going to take all this money and hopefully be able to land some guys in free agency.
I like that we're losing.
Yeah, it's realistic at that point. Yeah.
We just tied the Bills.
All right, we are back at the end of year 1. And boy, oh boy, were we not good at all. And, I'll tell you right now, I got an itchy trigger finger on QBs. If we can find anyone to move on from Dwayne Haskins, we will. Because we were
What do you do number-wise?
We're 2-13-1. Spoiler alert, worst team in the league. Keeping an eye on that Bengals first rounder we got. So we're gonna have 2 top 10 picks, which is pretty damn good. See if we can do better than, like the Raiders or whatever last year. They had a couple high picks in the first round. But Dwayne Haskins, I mean, it's not the worst quarterback in the league, but that's not good. That's like the turnovers are bad.
Yeah, he's a rookie. Was a 68 overall.
We can have a QB
honestly, it's encouraging.
75.
That's not terrible.
From a 68.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a 76 with the hit. So I mean, at worst, we probably could see if we can maybe get a healthy QB competition next year, have a backup plan. But I've seen terrible. Geis over 1,000 yards is fine. The touchdowns were low. Maybe the last year of AP's career, but God bless him. God bless him. Scary Terry, no 1,000-yard receivers, but that's okay. That's pretty good numbers for a
great
rookie.
year.
Yeah, 6 catches, almost 1,000.
9 TDs.
Yeah. Trey Quinn, solid. 70. Oh, he's 74. What's Scary Terry? 81. So Jordan Reed was okay. I mean, don't have a lot of talent here, but it doesn't look bad. Who was terrible on our line? Do we have anyone? Oh, I hate the fact that your tackles, regardless of talent, just give up. Like,
Sacks, yeah.
That's as many sacks he's given up in like 8
Last
seasons.
5 years, yeah.
Defensively, Rubin Foster, tackle machine, 122 tackles, 9 TFLs, 2.5 sacks. We got 9 sacks from John Allen, 5.5 from Montez Sweat. Ionitis living in the backfield. Picks. Oh,
3 turnovers forced on defense. Probably didn't force any fumbles either.
Oh, I mean,
oh my goodness.
What are you paying? What do you call it? Landon Collins to do, right? Like that's not a great investment.
Did he even play? I didn't even see him in tackles. 95. All right. I mean, that's a good year for a safety. Just no turnovers forced by him is not ideal.
Good year for Holcomb too. Didn't really expect much. 97 tackles, 4.5 sacks. Those are some okay numbers. Yearly awards, real quick. MVP Tom Brady. Thank God it's not like Trubisky or Mariota. Like I see that all the time. Oh,
they're 4 and 5. There they are.
4 and 2. Mitchell Trubisky, number 5 there.
4 and 12.
Yeah, that's
Deshaun Watson 4 and 11 with the Texans.
Yeah, we got no one. I don't think we're gonna have anyone on any of these lists, but maybe Haskins runner-up, 2 and 3 for offensive rookie of the year. And Harriman at last one there. Defensive, Holcomb at 4, Montez Sweat at 6, Jimmy Moreland at 9. So young players were, all right. They got a lot of snaps. That's about all you could say. So let's just wash our hands clean of this season, jump into the offseason.
How did the Giants win 11 games? Like, this sim engine needs to be completely overhauled. It's so terrible.
Because did they have Danny Dimes at QB here? Like, did he just have a great year? No, what?
They have Case Keenum. Oh my goodness. What a year.
No. Don't have this
happen.
Why would
the Giants ever sign Case Keenum to be their starter?
Like, we need to have like a flashback to us just like cutting him without thinking. And now he just does this. Like, we put him on like
40 touchdowns. Giants playbook OP.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Golden Tate, 15 touchdowns. 1,200 plus yards.
Oh my God, there's an all-pro year from Alec Ogletree.
He's an all-pro caliber player, so that makes sense.
All right, well that's even more frustrating. So come on, we gotta have an insane draft. We got 2 top 10 picks, number 1 overall pick. Let's work some magic. All right, just a quick look on our defense before we start into free agency here. We have 2 players who went up in dev trade. Monte Nicholson at safety has gone up to a star, and we got Rubin Foster, hopefully trying to like just reclaim his career and get back on that path of like, my God, he's the next freaky linebacker. We got him up to a star, so leader of this defense. Hopefully he can continue to grow, but let's see if we can make some additions here in free agency. 60 mil, make a move. There's someone good.
Thielen's interesting. Age might not work out well. I've never seen Adam Thielen in free agency.
What happened there? 30.
And
that contract.
That's like a 2. I would give him a 2-year deal.
Let's see what we can do there. Just for someone new, yeah. That's just like a fresh player. Oof. And how much do we really want to like? I mean, it's one of those things. Are we really gonna spend? How much money are we actually gonna spend over these 2 years?
Probably not that much. I mean, I don't really want to give him like over 17.5. That's like edge rusher money. It's only 2 years, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And what's the worst he's gonna go down to? Like an 87?
Yeah.
Worst case.
We'll go 7. That'll be our cap.
This is just helping out a young. Oh yeah, there's no way.
We'll show our bid there. We talked about it. I mean, AB. We could AB on a 1-year deal. If we wanted to.
Gross. I hate Antonio Brown. I really do. He's just the worst. He's the worst person
There's no
alive.
Way. I think it's like an O.J. Simpson scenario. Like his brain is scrambled. I mean,
OJ's Twitter is so funny.
Oh, that's the best thing. That is the
like when
best
Andrew
thing.
Luck retired right after he drafted him in fantasy. You're like getting an arm guard by Andrew Luck's Jordan.
Or he straight up dressed up like Patrick Mahomes for fucking Halloween. Like
where the Patrick Mahomes was.
Ooh. You get Ngakoue as an outside linebacker.
Van Noy is up to an 87. Good lord.
He's pretty good, but there's that little smells like Swami there a little bit.
It does. It smells a lot like Swami.
All right, for free agency, there's very interesting names here. Like we both agree. Adam Thielen, what happened there? Like he just, I don't know. Chris Jones, Hooper, definitely some familiar faces, Melvin Gordon. But we're going to look at reuniting Kendall Fuller with the Washington Redskins yet again. No bids are on him, so we didn't go with a max bid. We might have to renegotiate and bump it up if, some other teams enter this bidding war. But given the fact that our secondary is really, really bad, I don't think there's any, plus he's 25, he's almost a 90. This is a great deal, great value. So hopefully we get Kendall Fuller and getting right to the draft. Nice.
Easy.
That Kendall Fuller didn't overpay, actually underpaid him, so that's a thing of beauty. Other than that, we're just going to leave the free agency period as is and get right into that #1 pick in the draft, which we're not going to be opposed trading down for if there's some good value, because we don't really even know what the draft board looks like right now, but we have all the power in our hands, and hopefully there's a freak beast that's going to be like an 83 superstar.
What's the highest overall you've drafted this year?
I
think mine's 81.
80. I think 80. I think I've got a couple X factors, like 78 X factors, but I've never. I think 80 is the straight highest. Oh, there we go. There's some value.
That's the guy right there, Joe Tripp.
6'3" with 4'4". Let's go. Yeah. Ooh, there we go.
KC Trucks.
Ooh.
Pretty sick name.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like a monster. Oh my lord.
That. Put him at outside linebacker even.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the guy too.
Target.
Yeah, this draft class is really good for what we need it to be so far. I'm hoping cornerback is stacked.
All right, let's. Oh yeah.
That's the guy. Jacoby Birmingham. So slow. But his top skills are so good. Yeah, that's interesting.
He's gonna be high 70s. Oh, this guy too.
Aries long. He's all right.
He's
kind of whatever. Marion McCain looks like a monster.
That's a linebacker, even if you had to.
Oh, 100% linebacker. Yeah, I would say the Jets for sure. And then at number 5, if one of those two guys falls, either the safety or the cornerback, we can consider pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Or just trade down again.
All right, so for our first overall pick, a little anticlimactic. The draft board is really, really good. So we're actually going to trade down here with the New York Jets, who are offering a first this year, a second this year, and a first next year in 2021. It's too much value to pass up. So thank you.
I would say high.
Oh, I think that's safety we're looking at. All right, Raiders at 2. Corner we were looking at. Those are
interesting.
Like arguably our top 2 targets. So he's only 75. He was slow.
Yeah, they're not that high. Dude. I thought he would be like. I thought both those guys would be higher. This draft class might not be as good as we thought. Just for the top end players.
All right, we're here at 5. We're here at 5, and I think let's see what we got.
I think the move is to trade down from this pick and then take a tight end because one of those guys is gonna be available.
Oh, we're trying to get more value again, like the draft board. We have some really good prospects, but just not where we're picking at right now. So we're setting our 5th round pick this year, White Lightning, Troy Apke, and Trey Quinn to the Minnesota Vikings for a future first, a 2nd, and a 3rd round pick this year. Where really, I think that's where we're going to be some nice prospects for us in the middle rounds. Day 2, we got it accepted. So now we got a whole lot of picks. Let's see if we can finally start landing some of our top targets.
I almost wish that Madden would do a thing actually where it's days of the draft instead of just all at once.
Yeah.
Where it's they made an actual spectacle out of the first round, and I wish they had big boards and mock drafts. It's that shouldn't be that hard to add.
It's just, it's not. And it's the only thing that's stupid is I think that was the tight end we wanted.
Yeah.
One of them.
He was pretty good.
This is a selling feature. I get the.
Oh no, they both went.
This is they're taking everyone. We want the corner and safety. They were gone. Both tight ends, they're gone. Let's get someone here. And there's the QB that I was kind of not wanting to get, but kind of wanted to get. All right, pick 9. Let's see who's still here. Maybe trade down again. Who knows? All right, we're finally making a pick here. Pick 9. We're looking at Marion McCain, 6'2", 223 from the U. Insane combine. The top skills. You don't really like seeing hit power there, but I think he's going to be pretty damn good. Gives us some flexibility. He's probably going to come out looking like a linebacker. We have Landon Collins is kind of like a linebacker, so we can just move all these pieces around. So we got him. There you go.
Yeah, and he's a heavier guy too at 223. Definitely can move him inside.
Hidden dev.
76 overall is great. Good speed. Zone coverage is nice.
Yeah, he looks.
Block shed, not that nice.
Yeah, might not be a linebacker.
Well, that can develop because he's not a safety based on his coverage.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just a versatile player.
He's not Derwin James, but he's not Jeff Heath. So we got an okay player. The way this draft's gone, just get our guy.
I would say, when's our next pick?
Next, right after, back to back.
Oh yeah, I would say let's take Trucks now.
Okay.
KC Trucks.
All right, we got
such a fun name.
Yeah, we're here in the second round. Our number one target still here. We've had a lot of players on our draft board go like right before we pick, so we're not going to mess around. We're going to make sure we get KC Trucks, perfect outside linebacker for our scheme, and brings flexibility if we ever go to a 4-3. So this guy should be very, very good. Case an unreal name. That's
number 6 in the class.
Yeah, dev trait's not great, but looks pretty damn dominant.
They gave him Kerrigan's number too.
There you go.
His traps are coming out of his jersey.
Yeah. Nice. Like, he's ripped. He's yoked. This guy is yoked. Don't piss test.
He's ready to go.
All right, we're here in the third round. We got Joe Tripp. Looks pretty solid. We did trade Trey Quinn to get some picks to the Minnesota Vikings. So out of Southern Arkansas, I mean, these guys produce just talentless. Like, you can't. Yeah, they're just Southern Arkansas.
Can you name one Southern Arkansas player in the league?
I cannot.
I can't either.
68 hidden dev. 54 true talent.
Hidden dev is good.
Yeah, 91 speed, 89 acceleration. The route running looks okay, man.
He just can't catch.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really like this guy can just break ankles, but he'll drop it like every Philadelphia Eagle ever. So that's great.
He's Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah. So after any, what do we got? Kendall Fuller in free agency, reuniting him. Our draft was, I mean, we thought on paper the draft could be a lot stronger than what it was, but I mean, all in all, outside of really this guy who's piece of trash, piece of garbage. The rest of it looks fine. We got 2 solid linemen,
good depth, and then 2 very startable players.
We don't know like what this guy's dev could be. If it's, I mean, I've
could be
seen
superstar.
Yeah, exactly. So there could be something there, but we got our top guy, regardless of round, was KC Trucks. Not an amazing prospect, but I do think he'll be able to excel in our scheme. We'll move him to outside linebacker. We might as well just do that right now. Take over Kerrigan's
his
spot.
jersey isn't even close to fitting him.
Yeah. Does it change anything? Goes down 1, but whatever. And we got Marion McCain. We're gonna have to figure out, where we're gonna put him on the defense. I think it's probably gonna be linebacker, but
yeah, and play him over Cole Holcomb.
Yeah, especially for his coverage ability. Hopefully, Madden blessed us with giving us a really good dev trait, and he will take off as soon as we make him a linebacker. Let's do that right now. We'll make him a middle linebacker. Pair him with Foster.
Oh no.
All right. Hopefully we draft better next. We have so many picks next year, so if they give us any decent prospects to work with, we're gonna be stacked. I
keep him in the slot.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly wasn't paying attention. That is a weak wide receiver core.
It is. Well, we didn't think we were gonna trade Trey Quinn.
That's true.
At first, and even it's not like Trey Quinn makes it. Oh, that's a great receiving core now with Trey Quinn in there.
That's true. We got Darius Shepard, shout out to North Dakota State, Isaiah Ford, who actually thought he was a pretty good prospect coming out of Virginia Tech. But I honestly think Tripp, if he can come out anything better than a star, which is probably unlikely, that could definitely save our draft class, save our offense. Our defense is looking pretty filthy, though, for the most part. You might notice some of the difference here at the linebacking core. We decided to flip Landon Collins from strong safety to linebacker, as Bengal noted. Pretty much a glorified linebacker at this point. That's the strength of his game. We got McCain. He's going to be our starting strong safety. Even though his coverage stat sucks, it's a Madden sim, so hopefully it just, it's not that big of a deal. Our secondary, we brought back Kendall Fuller, 89 star. That's going to be a big get for our defense, because outside of that, we don't have a whole lot at corner. It's a defense that has a lot of key pieces, but also there's still plenty of work to get done.
Cornerback, really, and maybe one of the safety spots, depending on how this goes.
Yeah, I would really like to see KC Trucks have a breakout season, just because he looks like an unreal prospect. I don't know. And plus look how big those traps are, bro. My God.
More like KC Traps, honestly.
Yeah. So let's go. Year 2.
Specialists too.
Can we be better than the worst team in the league? That's very, very low bar that we have to break here in year 2. We are arguably worse than what we were last year. That is true.
No. We're higher overall.
Okay, so midway point of year 2, and still looking for that win. Still looking for that first win. It's looking. Oh, we got to break over. I'll just see here. It's Dwayne Haskins second again. I mean, it's not
worst offense in the league.
Contracts. Let's just focus on the positive. We have some okay players that are looking in search of a new deal. I think we can agree. Trent Williams, hold on him till he decides to retire. He's not really regressing.
Yeah, we have so much money too. So like in the offseason, we can go hog wild here.
John Allen, big part of our defense. I'm starting to get that itch of like maybe we flip this to a 4-3. That's a terrible face scan, man. That guy looks like he got ran over by a bus. Let's give him maybe 4 years, 5.
Give him 5.
Apparently, there's a glitch. If you offer a 7-year deal, it like breaks your franchise mode right now.
Really?
Yeah, people are saying on the Reddit like it literally glitches your franchise. Anyways, go check out Reddit. Rubin Foster, I think we should get him probably 4 years.
He's cheap too.
Yeah, very cheap. I mean, even 5.
Yeah, 5. 5 years are the move for players who are 26 and younger.
Really,
even
like center.
27,
it's been
okay.
Plus centers are I usually tend to let's do 4 here. Yes, Monte Nicholson. I mean, that's very cheap for a star dev player.
Oh yeah.
5 years, 10 million. There we go.
And he's in. He got cheated. We'll just rebound and go 16-0.
Probably not Dwayne Haskins.
Nah, probably not.
But if we have the number 1 overall pick, let's see. I think we're gonna win 1. 2.
2 again.
2 wins. 2. We didn't have
4 wins in 2 years.
Yeah. No Beef's not a great head coach here. Struggling to get control of this team. I mean, it's not bad. We're an 84 overall. Like, it's not like we're like the Dolphins and like a 60-something. Confirm that we're gonna have another back-to-back years number 1 overall pick. Easily the worst team in the league. No one else
even had 3 or 4.
We have lots of draft picks. Give us a good draft. We'll be able to turn this around. Look at the stats here for the team. Dwayne Haskins, not good. I mean, 28 touchdowns.
Time for a playbook change as well.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I agree with this. I mean, that's 28 TDs is never horrific, but
it's never that good. Yeah.
Guys,
3,300 yards, certainly not.
Yeah, I'll take 1,000 yards any year in a sim right now, so that's not bad for Darius Guys. Probably our best player on the offense. Scary Terry. It's okay. Not wide receiver 1 numbers. Jordan Reed, productive. Trip. What is his dev trait? And he's just a star, of course. That's not a great year. I mean, he was our slot wide receiver. Those are terrible slot wide receiver numbers.
Catches. I feel like a lot of it is Redskins playbook.
Yeah.
Just like they're designed to be terrible.
Yeah. Literally, Darius Guice is the only guy that's happy with this playbook right now.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Trent Williams or Morgan Moses. Garbage. Defensively, Foster. I mean, it's productive. He's probably on the field a whole lot. 119 tackles, 5 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, 7 sacks, 10 TFLs from Sweat. Casey Trucks. That's a productive year for a rookie. Maybe would have
14 tackles for loss is definitely good.
69 tackles, beautiful. Our picks are up. That's nice, McCain. I like seeing that. Here we go. And we Levi Wallace, last ditch, get him off. I think he was on the Jags practice squad or something like that.
Jags practice squad.
Look at that, just off the. There you go. That's what you can get sometimes. Some good value. Yearly awards, MVP Baker Mayfield.
Need a rookie of the year here.
Make sure. I don't think we're not gonna have anyone on these short lists. Offensive Rookie of the Year, not to our guy. Joe Tripp, runner up. Knowing defensive, is it Casey Trucks? It is. Nice. Casey Trucks and McCain are 2 most
desirable. He's up to an 81.
Yeah, man, that's unreal. Our most desirable prospects that we wanted. Really, they played well. They played very well. But, I mean, 4 wins in 2 years. Should we really be, patting ourselves on the back here? I don't know,
yes.
But we need a good draft. And we got lots of money. I don't know what our cap was, but it was enough that if there's someone that we can drastically improve this squad, we're going to go in on them. Because obviously just getting Kendall Fuller wasn't enough, so let's get into the offseason.
Dallas, everything appears to be pretty good. We could try Giants. I know Giants 3-4 defense is really good. And Case Keenum threw 40 touchdowns.
That's true. Yeah, that's
right. Giants offense.
We could try
this Giants.
Yeah, let's just make it under the hood. This is secretly the Giants. All right, free agency. There's actually some pretty interesting targets here. First up, we have Curtis Samuel. No other bids on him, so we're gonna, it worked last year with Kendall Fuller. He's 25, star dev, brings a lot of speed, a lot of versatility. Even though, I mean, we did change the playbook. We are gonna be the New York Giants under the hood. We have because Case Keenum goes 40 touchdowns. Why not? Something's obviously working. So we have Curtis Samuel. We have the lone bid on Sidney Jones. As an Eagle fan, this kind of pains me because he's so not good in real life. But in Madden, still looks pretty good. Would be a great compliment to Fuller. And then we have Tressway. I mean, obviously, the GOAT punter. So hopefully we get all 3 of these guys. But we're the only bid, so worst case scenario, we can, re-up these bids in stage 2 if they don't immediately sign. Nice.
There we go.
Beautiful. All 3 of our targets. And pretty, big position to needs there. Getting corner and wide receiver all figured out. Now we're going to the draft. Number 1 overall pick.
Oh, we have a lot of picks, huh?
Shit.
First, third, fifth.
All right. And watch
We
there
can't
be
miss.
nothing.
We can't miss here.
Every top 10 picks like a red. Okay.
Ryan, I don't like how he spells his name.
That's disgusting. But those
but he
stats
looks good.
Yeah. It might be. I mean, we got 3. I mean, this would be the time when we have 3 picks in the top 5 to get a QB.
Wow.
Not mad at it.
No, he's good. He is good. Could be a new page at tight end for us.
All right, another year that we had the number 1 pick. Another year we're going to try to trade back. Houston is going to trade some pretty good draft capital just to move up 2 spots. Actually, I don't think he's gone. I'm 99%. Let me just make sure. They still okay. Sometimes I see Deshaun Watson leave. We'll make that move because it's another. I think it's gonna be another bad draft class. We both agree upon that. But let's make this move here. Move down and get some more draft capital. And I think we're gonna try to get a QB. There's Gross. That was one of the guys we were thinking about. Detroit Lions got that was actually a wide receiver that we had fairly high up on our draft board. Doesn't look like a great prospect. So here, pick 3. I mean, we could keep trying moving down. I just think let's just pull the trigger, get our guy.
Might as well just take him. Yep.
Now, there's one obvious thing when you look at this prospect. I hope you all notice it.
How disgusting his first name is spelled.
Why? I almost didn't want to draft him. He's going to be good. I feel like because we've already done this rebuild before, we know the Dwayne Haskins show, what we kind of get. Just in case the switch to the Giants playbook doesn't work out, let's get that, that just emergency. We might have to throw Eubanks in there. Let's select him, and he's
going to start.
He's a new starter. We have a new starter. Dwayne Haskins is an 80 overall. We literally talked as we went to the offseason. He's like, oh, Dwayne Haskins up to an 80. And here you go. Ryan Eubanks from Michigan. They are, I mean, look, Harbaugh did something good for once. He actually made a quarterback worth playing in the NFL. 80, hidden dev. Oh.
80's pretty good. He's a pretty good player.
This is the best. I think this is the best quarterback I've drafted, or like at least equal to.
He's the highest overall I've drafted too.
So there we go.
Best QB I've actually drafted was in my main franchise, and he had Superstar X Factor. So maybe Ryan Eubanks has the same.
Yeah, with the way things are going.
But he was only like a 70, 76 or 78.
So let's be honest. With the way our last draft went, he's going to be a hidden dev, and then for some reason it's going to be a normal, just out of nowhere. But there we go. This beast, freak, new starter. Welcome. Ryan Eubanks. Keep trying to trade down that tight end.
Take the tight end. Might as well. Yeah. We're here.
So we're not going to move any more picks. At least right now, we have number 5. We're stacked. We needed, the Jordan Reed's not really the long-term option. This is the best, really, really good-looking tight end. David Page from Ohio State, vertical threat, 4.59 comes out 75. Hit dev trait.
Top 10 in the class though.
Yeah. Madden's telling me that's a bad pick, but I think it's a great pick. We want to get that running back.
Might as well. Just continue the top 10 players in the class. He's number 3 with star or better development.
So we got Tyler Bonds. Bryce Love got a lot of carries behind Darius Guice. Limited ceiling. So Tyler Bonds, good compliment to that. And he comes out. Beautiful.
Number 7.
Number
but
7.
He is a 75 overall.
Hidden dev. Okay speed. Pretty good carrying. Ball carry vision's fine.
What's his catching looking like?
71. It's not horrible. Seen better, seen worse.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the better third down running back than Darius Guice, probably.
Yeah. Coming up from the draft, fairly solid draft. I mean, it's always going to be a strong draft when you get a franchise quarterback like this. Like, Lord knows what his dev trait's going to be. Please give us something that's fun.
Superstar X Factor.
Yeah, give us something that...
Star, I'm going to be sad.
Yeah. Beast, man, though. 95 throw power. I mean...
What was the rest of the class looking like? Because it felt like it was so strange with some of the overalls and the rankings of players we drafted.
Yeah, let's see here. I mean, we got the best guy. We had Gross kind of tabbed up here as a potential D tackle. I mean, there's some bad. Oh, look at that stretch. Like, there's just
mid 60s.
And Pierce, we had it. Like, again, he was on our radar. 79.
He was a number 2 player in the class.
Yeah.
Giants sure could use him.
Yeah.
Out of Texas too, I'm in.
Oh my God, man! Look at this. Like at least half the draft
This
class.
was a really, really bad class, other than like some of the studs that we took.
Yeah. So this is, I think.
Sort by overall. Or that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So our draft class, pretty good though. I mean, you get that, you get 75, 70. Like these guys here are all going to be able to contribute right away. Got a great find here in McIntosh with a hidden dev. One of these wideouts with Jadon Brown, hidden dev 2, West Georgia. I mean, there you go, man. It's a good draft class. Good bounce back from last year. But come on. Please
His hidden
make this guy good.
Jadon Brown, his hidden dev isn't a development at all. It's a hidden body. He murdered somebody.
He's never gonna unveil it. He's always gonna be hidden dev.
We should probably trade Dwayne Haskins too.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Straight up?
I think so.
What? What? I've never traded for a guy. I never do this.
Oh, okay, but would you do that though in real life if you're the Colts?
No.
I think I would. Well, they don't have him.
Okay. And I thought we were talking real life. In this?
No, yeah, I'm saying like young quarterback. He's in what? It's going into his 3rd year, 80 overall, star development. Could be your franchise guy, or a guard.
That is true.
But he's also the best guard in the NFL in this. I don't know.
He might be in a contract year too. Maybe that's another reason why they're so like we're gonna have to pay.
It's like what do you value more?
But for us, Dwayne Haskins, goodbye, and we get the best guard in the NFL. Maybe one of the greatest guard prospects since like the 70s. So let's go. Year 3, no beef. 4 wins in 2 years. Need to see a little bit better. Oh yeah, of course that's why we got. We made the trade for Quentin Nelson. I want him to be happy. I want him to be satisfied throughout this year. I don't want him to worry about a contract. So, just see what takes that. He's worth it. He's awesome. He's unreal. Like anytime they've ever had him mic'd up, it is a must-see TV for a guard. Our team, this is a good team. I mean, we have a lot riding on what dev trait Eubanks turns out to be. I think it's going to be at least a superstar just because he was like the best player in the class.
Even if it's star, honestly, like worst case scenario, it's star. And he's still already an 81 overall before the season's even started.
Yeah.
So not bad.
We welcome Curtis Samuel in free agency. Like that's a big get for our offense here. Pairing that, we got Scary Terry. We got a lot of Ohio State going here.
Jadon Brown's already up to a 70.
I'm a little bit. Well, he is our slot, so he's getting a lot of targets. But that is, I mean, 2 dev points just from the preseason. That could be a superstar. Maybe something a little bit better than a star. O-line looks good. Obviously, our team's way better than what it was last year. Defense, top to bottom. I mean, we brought in Sidney Jones from free agency. We got a hidden dev trait corner that's already up to a 75. I think he started as a 74, but he looks pretty nice. You know, this is a solid team. This is a team that definitely should be able to compete for the playoffs. Will they, though? I don't know, but I have, in my experience, when you go with a rookie quarterback, you usually tend to get some favorable results in the sim. So hopefully that is the case here with Eubanks. We can take this team from 2 back-to-back 2-win seasons. Maybe, 8-8, 500. I think 500 should be like at least our goal here. Baby steps.
You could say we're banking on Eubanks.
He's so good. The punts.
I'm the worst.
Wow.
What a call.
Called it.
What a call.
That
Giants are
is
6-1.
So is it the players or is it the fact that we just took the vastly superior Giants scheme? Offensive, defensive playbook. I don't know, but
could be both.
5-2, getting a little sneak peek here at our QB.
He's a beast.
He's a monster. Absolutely.
The Eubanks era.
I bet you his dev traits unveiled now.
Oh, it has to be.
Oh, come on.
But Page is superstar. Jadon Brown is superstar.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll
start him over Tripp. 3rd. Tripp sucks.
There we go.
He's up to a 77 to be fair.
I don't know how to feel. There's a
mixed emotions.
A big range of emotions.
We drafted 2 superstars and 0 were the quarterback.
Okay. And McIntosh.
And then McIntosh is a star. That's not bad.
I mean, he's playing well. I mean, regardless of dev trait, he's playing like a top 5 quarterback as a rookie, and we got. He'll
probably get upgraded too.
Exactly. So far so good. We have single-handedly turned around this franchise, and we're looking for some playoff ball if we can continue it. Look at contracts. We already extended Quentin Nelson. We got Nick Mullins. We get some random signings, but Deron Payne right at the rip. That actually looks like a really reasonable. I mean, the cap hit is Not bad, man. It's 6 mil
No.
for a guy that's, you know, a legit starting D tackle.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, and he's only 24.
We got him. Jordan Reed. I mean, we already have his successor. We're good there. Darius Geis, been arguably the best, most consistent
He's
player.
cheap too.
So we'll go 5 years, $3 million cap hit. My God, I love this. Running back contracts are the worst and really the best. So there we go. We got down all our top talent. We're 5-2, and we're definitely looking to make a legit playoff push.
Yeah, let's upgrade, spend some coach XP, and then make the playoffs. That'd be so good.
There we go. Get that QB training boost. Let's put everything in play for this quarterback to have the maximum success.
Ryan
here.
Eubanks, yeah.
Ryan Eubanks, what a
guy.
There you go. Already up to 97 throw. Looks like shitty Chinese Andrew Luck, but it's good.
Been a lot of losing.
Oh,
First round bye.
Ooh, that's a 10
with 10 and 6. Interesting.
10 and 6, first round bye for your Washington Redskins. Yeah, I mean,
NFC East was really competitive though. Clearly,
what is this? The mid 2000s?
everyone wins 10 or 10 games.
Except little Philadelphia down there.
Ooh.
All right, looking at our stats, Eubanks.
Dropped off a bit, but we're still good. That's a great year. Those are rookie record for touchdowns and close to Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck has the rookie record for passing yards in a season. It's so close to that. I think it might be just over. Andrew Luck had, can I see here? 4.374. He just missed.
Yeah. But more, what was his touchdowns? 26? 7?
Well, I know Baker had 27. Record,
so either way, I would think, because
this is the best.
The
70
package,
yards.
Yeah. Best rookie quarterback ever. And just look what he did for our team. We went from 4 wins in 2 years to this, making the playoffs, first round bye. Darius Geis, first year, just under 1,000 yards, but the touchdowns are up. I'm not mad at that at all. Bonds, you know, he did a job. Okay, it was fine.
Didn't fumble.
There
Good ball
we go.
security. Ooh, 2,000 yards receiver. Jadon Brown, beast.
That might be. I mean, I'm
76.
Yeah, that's
77.
77 that we're looking at him. This guy's a baller. This guy's an absolute baller, and one hell of a just story. He's gonna get a 30 for 30, West Georgia. You can only imagine how he ended up there. Curtis Samuel. I mean, maybe not living up to the contract but we also got him kind of budget.
Well, that's it. Whoa, hold on. As a third receiver on our team with 75 catches for over 800 yards and 8 touchdowns, those are good numbers.
Yeah.
Solid. I mean, we can only throw so many touchdowns.
That's true.
So many yards.
We got a lot of speed too. We're working with a lot of speed. This is gonna be good if we ever have to if I have to hop in. Just let me throw some slants to our guys. Jordan Reed, you know, last year. I mean, God bless you, man. I hope you didn't get any concussions this year.
Yeah, Page had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean,
he's his 5 on like 30 fewer catches.
70 on was going to be an 80. So there we go. I mean, we're ready to take over right away here as we go to year 4. And he's superstar, which is dope. Defensively, Sidney Jones leading our team with 95 tackles. You know, it's always kind of weird seeing that, but I mean, I guess whatever. Someone has to tackle. John Allen, 15 TFLs, 8 sacks, 12 TFLs, 6 sacks for Ioannidis. Landon Collins was pretty productive. I mean, I'm definitely not feeling what we're getting out of Montez Sweat and Trucks here, but
we're not really getting edge pressure at all.
16 TFLs.
And they're rush ends too, which is strange.
Yeah. Come on, Giants playbook. I mean, Landon Collins is thriving again, though, in the Giants.
Well, we're finally having turnovers. This is like triple the turnovers we had in the first 2 seasons combined.
Yeah, that's good. Sidney Jones with a forced fumble. Yearly awards. This guy, the guy that we had him as a potential QB target 2 years ago, wins the MVP with the 8-8 Titans.
I think I like our QB better. He's an 86 overall, as Andrew Luck is with the Broncos. Teddy Bridgewater and the Giants now.
Defensive Player of the Year. Where's our? Come on, give us some of our dudes here. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Hey, there we go. Landon Collins coming in at 5. Offensive Rookie.
Really?
A 70.
Also, it doesn't make sense because there's no way he outplayed Eubanks.
Well,
as we have 4 Redskins in a row.
Let's go verify this.
There's no way.
30-10.
Oh, okay. No,
right.
he did.
Yeah.
No, all right, that's fair.
He did. Yeah.
He definitely did.
Wow.
All right, he deserved that. But how? How did that happen?
I mean, that just shows you how bad Mitchell Trubisky. That's the potential in a Matt Nagy offense. Trubisky just throws ducks. Defensive Rookie of the Year, DJ Mock. I mean, again, real good production from our rookies. I mean, individual winners. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm happy. I'm happy with this year, even though, I mean, that Chicago Bear quarterback was pretty nasty. I'm very happy with what we got, and we have a first-round bye. It's only year 3, so we'll just sim it out here a little bit. There we go. 10-6 Falcons. Home game at FedEx Field. Probably going to be a lot of grown men dressed as pigs. So maybe that will will this team to victory. And our first playoff game.
No, we lost by a field goal.
One and done. We made the playoffs. It's good. It's a start in the right direction. Definitely something to build upon as we go to year 4.
Yeah, we're not in a great position for cap, but like,
that's only
we
1
should be
year.
okay. Yeah.
All right, for free agency, this is a very vibrant free agency class. Jair Alexander, Van Der Esch, Fred Warner's a beast for some reason. Now, we had to make a decision. Had to be, thank God Bengals here, because if not, I probably would have overpaid to try to bring in Lane Johnson. But Mr. Schwartz is, for a 1-year option, because Trent Williams decided to retire, hang one up. I don't know why. If he wanted a chance to get a ring, he'd suck it up. But Mr. Schwartz on a 1-year deal. We don't have a whole lot of salary cap, but it's only 1 year. He's going to be a Band-Aid just to help us out. But this is a big upgrade. No bids on him. We've had a lot of success with these big high-end prospects that aren't getting on any other bids from around the league. So we kind of lowballed him just a little bit. And obviously you can see there's a really big upgrade. And hopefully he doesn't have any of those Minneapolis Miracle type scenarios for our squad. But that would be obviously anytime you can land 290s, it's going to be big hits for your team. Hopefully we get them both. Nice.
Boom, both of them.
We were having exceptional luck here getting all of our free agents, and it didn't really uptick our team any overall, but big upgrades. And now we actually, when coming draft times, Monte Nicholson could be a piece we look at moving to acquire more draft capital. All right, draft recap time. We got our guys, we got our stud. I mean, look at that, man. 77, 79, 76, 76. Let's see what we're really here for. What did the CPU do? Oh, not bad. We got three garbage picks, but we got new tackles. Hargraves, unreal. Hidden Dev, hopefully something special. Moody, really good. I think he was #1 player in the draft too. So Downs, Hidden Dev. We got a lot of weapons, man. This team is stacked. Let's make a playoff run.
Anyway, where should we play these?
Yeah, I think we needed 1 tackle. So
I feel like Hargrave should start over Moody. And then let's get Roulier out of here. Let's start both of them.
Okay. Who do you want to make the center?
Move Scherf to center.
Okay. God, those eyes.
He looks like an alien.
Year 4, we are here. We made the playoffs last year. I mean, we're one and done, but we're a young squad now. We're definitely one of the top teams in the NFL. 89 overall. We got Eubanks era off to a great start. Let's see if he can continue that. Done on a sophomore slump. Doesn't pull a Baker Mayfield. I mean, we don't have the head coach change or anything like that. No beef. Still large and in charge. No other changes really on the offense. You saw all the moves to the O-line. We got Hargrave and Moody in the draft. We got Schwartz on a 1-year deal. Page taking over for Jordan Reed. We got Scherf. We moved him in the center. It's Madden. He's gonna make that move, and he's gonna be happy about it because he has no other option.
I think the only thing now is moving a Trip down to like be wide receiver 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where up Brown 3. Like that.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do that. Man, Scary Terry can't buy a dev trade increase.
Yeah, that's the only downside of this. He's the only guy on our team that starts without a good development trait. And then Downs probably corner 3.
Yep.
Just because McIntosh, we know he has star. It's like, who knows what he could get up to.
Defense, other than that, man, look, that's a lot of silver, not a lot of bronze. I would like to see dev trade increase for someone. We are not getting very much luck that way, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I would rather make the playoffs every year, have a chance to win the Super Bowl than just, getting those dev trades. So let's go. Year 4. What were we last year? 10-6? We
yes.
Get better.
Everyone was 10-6, so we had a first round bye. We had one of the best records in football.
We're good. Let's do it.
Come on. 7-0.
Yeah, 5 wins again, probably. What? Sophomore slump, maybe 3-3-1.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, one set.
Yes, oh Jesus, what is happening?
Okay, we got Baker Mayfield. Yeah,
The
Baker
defense
Mayfield.
is great.
Yeah, 91 overall team. Struggling to... I don't know, man. It's year 4. You still got a year. It's not like it's all or nothing here. I'll get the boat. Maybe that's why. Just bad QB room. Having Blake Bortles there.
Montez Sweat in there, Ioannidis.
We got some money we got to throw around. I mean, how much money do we actually have? I think we should have okay salary cap. So we'll start with the top priority. Montez Sweat, probably the top priority here.
We're gonna have the money to do it. It could be a little bit tight, but we don't have to bring back Schwartz. We have the replacements.
Yeah, I agree. Scary Terry could be a tough one. We have a lot of depth at wide receiver. He's not growing, but he still is. His base stats are good. Ioannidis, he's been solid. We can bump that up just a little bit. $9 million a year for a guy that is, I don't know, I think it's 4 sacks probably is what he's got for us, but more of a run stuffer. Scary Terry, do we do it? What do you think?
27 over 3, 9 a year for a good receiver.
Just under 7 mil cap hit. I mean, it's just more so he's like, it's one of those things. I feel like it's gonna be one of those years like we think maybe we can get a wide receiver and he'll end up being like
I would wait on him just because we have incredible receivers behind us, and like, yeah, he's been on the team the entire time. Kind of nice to have someone that's been on the team the entire time, especially on offense. Like, who is still on the team? Geis and Scherf,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the starting point, not a lot of, we weren't starting with a lot of good players anyway. But yeah, let's wait and see what Scary Terry can do. He's playing for his job right now. I want to see 1,000 yards. He gets 1,000 yards. Maybe that'll convince me that he's worth getting. But we need to turn this around, man. 3-3-1.
What are our depth trades for some of these rookies? They probably are close to being revealed.
Let's see, we got that
if
wide
not
out.
Revealed already.
Ware, star. Hargrave, superstar. I like to see that. Didn't attend the combine because he knew he was a freak. Take that.
That is pretty cool.
What else do we got? Post up. Sure.
Wow, no bless you. That's rough.
The whole thing about Canadians being polite.
Apparently not true. Oh, we lost. My second channel is getting drilled with copyright claims right now from fucking WMG on music from videos that are 4 years old.
Yeah, it's
like, who
robots.
cares?
It's robots, bro. It's like, they really want the 9 cents,
I don't even know if it's making that much. I don't know if anyone's watching these.
Go watch the
the
second channel.
found them.
Go watch the second channel. I'll take these glasses. I put on some stupid glasses for me being rude there. So we sucked. Well, actually, we turned it around. 8-7-1 from 3-3-1, I guess. But given where we were last year, that is a tough one to swallow. As a, fear factor. It's just really tough to swallow.
Offense just dropped off a bit.
Eubanks, maybe that is what he is. 30 touchdown type kind of guy.
It's only his second year. I don't want to overreact.
Geis, nice. Our running attack, that was fine. Pretty good. Over 100 yards a game, pretty much. Ooh. Scary Terry wanting to get a new contract. I don't know. Ware
Not a
was
great year.
Fine. We got better production from Ware. Obviously, he was in the slot. But Samuel was okay. I like seeing that for the tight end. David Page stepping in for Jordan
Jadon
Reed.
Brown had 8 catches.
Yep. Only had almost 1,000 yards last year.
We had too many receivers.
Yeah. Landon Collins, pretty good. 129 tackles, 10 sacks. Casey Trucks finally starting to get some production. 69 tackles, nice. Montez Sweat, we'd like to see double digits, but generally that's a productive season. Hicks could be better given the talent in our secondary.
Mary McCain's someone that's been really under the radar, but has played pretty well.
Yeah, up
his
to
career.
an 86.
He's up to an 86. He's not bad.
It's just consistent. He's like a guy that's just like fringe Pro Bowler every year, especially when our defense plays well. Which we got 19th in offense. We're on defense.
Why is it so bad?
This guy,
Brennan Lamontagne continues to impress.
Offensive player of the year went to Zeke. Defensive player of the year, Roquan. Landon Collins at 4. There we go. Alex Ware, I mean, makes it that much easier to get rid of Scary Terry that we got. He's already up to an 81. This guy. Shout out to this guy. Cornell Starling, sure. Downs number 5 for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think we had any.
We had somebody at 8 as well, I think.
Yep, this guy. Tanner McGee. Oh,
the end. Yeah, the end, yeah.
So, I mean, whatever. Again, throwaway year. Inexcusable. Doesn't make sense why we had that big of a drop-off. We're a 91
way better
overall
team.
So, year 5, man, all or nothing. Our offensive line, how's it going to... Let's see. We shuffle it. Firegrave, Nelson, Sheriff, Moody.
I mean, our receivers are really... We just don't have... We don't have that one...
Guy. Yeah.
Guy.
And Geis... I thought Geis would have been a 90 by now. Oh, Superstar X Factor. Page.
Shocked that he's the first one to get it.
Moss.
He's got Moss. I didn't even know that was in franchise.
Yeah, they just like did a patch. It's
oh,
I mean,
that's sick.
I don't know how many 50-yard bombs he's gonna be getting, but he is a vertical threat.
I need to get that for somebody in an actual franchise ASAP.
Preston Williams,
That'd be nice.
All right, let's try this again. Kevin Zeitler, another superstar playmaker. Come on.
And we got to move one of our tackles over to the other side.
There we go. Kevin Zeitler. That now solidifies us best offensive line in football. So draft recap. We've simmed it out after that first pick because it literally doesn't mean anything. We pulled in a 72. The computer hooked us up. Childers from LSU, 90 strength. Depth guy. And then, if you guys are out there doing your franchise modes, don't auto draft because this is what happens. You get a bunch of 50s. So, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter at all. We got our team pretty much set. And who do we get? Zeitler in free agency, securing our offensive line. We pretty much made every move possible to make a very legitimate push here for year 5. All right, we are here year 5. No beef, ready to make this team really good and at least live up to the potential. We're a 90 overall. No weaknesses whatsoever. Look across the board here. Offensive line stacked. Page, as you would have saw, I don't know if I put it in or not, but he's an X Factor now. Got mossed. You already would have seen this. I mean, is that a viable ability for a tight end? Maybe not, but it's fun.
Just such a stupid ability.
Yeah,
I want to use it so bad.
So, and we got Eubanks. Should get to a 90 when all is said and done this year. He hasn't got a dev trait, but I mean, he has been a little bit of a sophomore slump last year. Brown's taking the big step. We got to fill in for Scary Terry. He's that superstar play guy. Defensively, 90. No dev traits, but this random Slater guy, Christian Slater's kid, had an extra, kid in dev, but not gonna play. Win. If this team doesn't win, I don't know what to tell you. This team has to not be 3-3-1 at the midway point. That's all I can say.
We just need like 5 wins, and we're a playoff team. If it's anything less, it's kind of a yikes.
Let's see here. I'm gonna say we'll come in 4. We'll be slightly disappointing, but still have that optimism. We can make a late push. Our wins.
You were right.
Competitive East.
The Giants suck. Stop winning.
Okay,
Teddy Bridgewater.
Let's make sure let's spend these upgrades here. They auto spend, but it makes you feel better about ourselves here because we're 4. I mean, right in it. Especially these 2 games, week 10 and 11.
That win over the Giants last week was huge.
Yeah, hopefully we can just control our own fate in our division. Please don't, come on. Come on.
It'd be such a sad note to end it on if we did not make the playoffs.
Bad vibes.
We made 12-4.
12-4 wild card.
1 loss the rest of the season.
It's dominant. That's
also,
dominant right
wild
there.
card is weird. With 12 wins.
Right off the rip. Let's see what we did stats. Stat 1. Eubanks. There we go. It's acceptable.
Middle of the road offense, but yeah, those are good numbers.
32 and 12. Running the ball. Geis, very good.
Geis beast.
Bonds definitely chipped in as a receiving back. Jadon Brown at slot had a real good year. Samuel was fine. Bonds, obviously we used the running back a lot more this season. Page Moss, some guys, I'm sure, with his 9 yard, like almost 10, just under 10 yards a catch. Didn't even get to use it, but Defensively, Landon Collins has been a tackle machine ever since we moved him to linebacker. Montez Sweat, breakout year. Not surprised. I think it's, he got paid, so now he's, he got that insurance. 16 TFLs, 12.5 sacks, 2 picks. 4 picks,
Wild.
Sidney Jones. I mean, interceptions.
McCain, again, with a good year.
Oh, very solid. Let's see what we got for awards. MVP, Russell Wilson. This guy is a monster, but Russell
He's up to a 95.
Feel good. That's pretty. I like our guy's more character,
Yeah, sure.
Would have loved to see him make the shortlist here for a little morale boost. Russell Wilson, Offensive Player of the Year. Get no one. Defensive Player of the Year. Montez Sweat at 5. We got Landon Collins at 8. Offensive. I mean, we didn't even, who cares about these guys? I couldn't even tell you probably if they showed up what position outside of that corner who didn't even make it because he didn't see the field. Quentin Nelson, best offensive lineman. Nice.
Got Montez Sweat in there as well.
Get Montez Sweat for linebacker. Maybe that's a dev trade increase, but we only really going to be able to take advantage of that if we make the Super Bowl. But who am I kidding? We're going to make the Super Bowl.
Vontae Maddox.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He's versatile. He's fast. He got dreadlocks. He looks fast. So 95 offense. Like that is a powerhouse on the offensive side of the ball. Defense is 91, no slouch. So we're going into this first playoff game pretty confident that we should win.
Look at some of the overalls, by the way. Hargrave's at an 89.
Yeah.
Ware's up to an 85. So is Jadon Brown. Jadon Brown would be higher if he actually played last year.
Yeah. Maybe that was
kind of a shame.
In retrospect, could have. What abilities we have? Just so I know, when I inevitably have to hop in and throw a pick, what I'm working with here. So we have the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna super sim, just see what happens. Dallas is usually fairly cheesy. I don't know if there's some ulterior things going on with why Dallas is so good in franchise mode, but we're a better team.
89, that's not bad.
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna be shocked if there's any team that's a higher overall than us, but we don't have the X factors. I mean, it's the gimmick of this year's game. I don't know if that has any influence on the sim or not, but Dallas has a lot. We don't have much, but we have character. I think our team. I think we can get this one. Okay. So the red zone. A touchdown. Nice. Can't settle for field goals because, Dak's going to be on fire. Defense playing well. It's a rainy game, so I hope to God I don't have to hop in because, I can just tell you right now, a wide receiver is going to slip on a route and it's going to be a pick six. So, man, our defense is. Hey, we're doing all right. We're putting ourselves in a position here in the fourth quarter.
Doesn't look like a 95 overall offense, though, with only 14 points.
Does not. But when it counts, we get that last little touchdown, the security touchdown, to seal the deal, proving we are firmly the best team in the NFC East this year. 21-9. Eubanks, 277, 70% completion.
Jadon Brown with a big game.
Yeah, wasn't an impressive performance, really. I mean, I thought our defense obviously showed up. 2 touchdowns for guys.
Coach Beef has got to be happy with that performance overall.
Rubin Foster all over the place. Sacks.
We got a lot of pressure.
So that's good. I mean, that Dallas Cowboy offensive line, they're probably very old at this point. So moving on. We are moving on, but we have to run the gauntlet here. We start the wild card.
Hold on. Did you just see what it looked like? It said 27-3 as for scoring summary in there. Or where we just were. I swear it said that. Yeah, it was not the score. Or was it? I don't know.
Who knows? But just Madden being mad. That's right, baby. Maybe that touchdown will carry over, like somewhere in the sim. We'll start off with a touchdown in the divisional round.
How is that a thing that happens? So, we don't actually know the score of the game. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because it feels like nothing really matters. It's all randomized. They just forgot to carry over a 1. It's all right.
12-4 Seahawks could be a tough one.
So yeah, let's see what their overall is.
Russell Wilson as well.
He won the MVP
we might get
this
washed
year.
here.
88. Okay. I mean, we're still the better team on paper, but I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson was the MVP this year. So
yeah,
he's that going for him.
Oh, we're gonna get destroyed. I hope not. Russell Wilson simulation is very, very good.
Okay, let's go. Our defense started out kind of strong here. And no, I already got bad vibes about this one. What was our offense? A 95?
95. Can't score.
Oh, come on. Oh, nice little field goal there.
All right. Oh, this could be a touchdown.
There we go. 10-10. Seattle. Oh no, come on. A lot of
Big
peaks
drive.
and valleys here.
Big drive. Come on. Oh, that's a big play.
There we go. 17-17.
Touchdown. Tie game.
And our defense. Okay.
All we need is a field goal to tie. Touchdown to win. Minute and 35.
If it goes down to a 4th down, I'll hop in. If not, I want to let. God damn it. Not good. It's not good at all.
4th and 1. A minute 10. We do have a good running game, but Bobby Wagner's also really good.
Are we gonna trust Derry? I think we built the offensive line. This is what the offense. Look at all the stars. I've never seen that many stars on an O line. There we go. Okay. No timeout. I mean, that was a risk because obviously now we have no timeouts. Can the computer do it? Oh no. Okay.
38 seconds. It's enough time. The clock's ticking though, by the way.
Okay. Let's go.
Here we go.
Wow, that took a whole lot of time.
That did.
You got to get out of bounds.
Watch the curl.
Oh, field goal. Field goal ties.
That is true. Oh no.
Got to take the field goal here.
Yeah, we do.
You're going to get
Mess
iced.
this up. Don't mess this up.
Oh, man. Oh, no. I don't even want to
46-yarder.
watch. Are they not going to ice you?
Oh, they will.
Oh, there it is.
And I don't even. I couldn't tell you what our kickers overall. Like I don't know what we're working
Just
with. For a
skip the
kicker.
moment. Let the CPU do it.
You want to do it? Okay, yeah. I feel like.
I know. I would shank this. I would rather roll the dice.
Yeah, I agree. That little accuracy that was really small. Like we probably have a garbage kicker. Oh, that
Yes.
works. Okay.
Yes.
Now we're at overtime. I feel like we'll go back to the same. I feel like oh no, that was a bad decision. Wait, what?
We lost?
It was 2020.
They kicked a field goal. Oh, no. That's a rough loss.
I mean, our 95
stayed in
offense. At no point did our offense feel like it was a 95 offense. Eubanks, 53. I mean, Russell played bad too, but 53% completion percentage, not
How many
good.
times did he throw the ball? He had 307 yards on 53%.
And like we're a run team, like we should.
Yeah, they were just shutting it down. Jadon Brown, another big game.
Yeah. Defensively, Montez Sweat got a sack. Fuller with a pick. Just too little, too late.
At least he was more successful than the last one.
That is true. Last one, I don't even think we got past divisional round. All right, we'll just we'll bounce out, get a final recap. At least the only thing we can really hang our hat on here is how well we rebuilt this Redskins. I mean, that's the point of it.
No,
Right?
it's a
Rebuilding it.
Powerhouse.
So let's kind of bask in what we built, and we'll wrap this one up. Damn it! I honestly like my last. I think I'm like in my last 5 rebuilds. I haven't won the Super Bowl.
You broke
bad
up there. I
luck.
couldn't hear you.
Except for
Last
my
5
last
rebuilds, what?
Yeah, haven't won the Super Bowl. Just bad.
Oh, I
luck.
definitely have not. I don't even know if I've made the playoffs in the last 5.
It's
Build
bad.
90 overall teams and they just lose.
All right, so that was the rebuild of the Redskins here. I mean, we could only do what we could do, and that is we're not gameplay guys. I don't have any ebooks. I don't think Bengal has released any ebooks.
No.
We get put in positions to build teams, and this team here is 10 times better than the team that we took over. They got unreal O-line, franchise QB. 9. Like it's
Simulate the Super Bowl week so we can see development upgrades,
yeah.
if there are any.
Yeah.
Hoping for what? Sweat?
Montez Sweat.
And who else won best something?
I think Quentin Nelson at O-line was best O-lineman. Really?
No, nobody.
Linebacker of the year, no depth. That's okay.
It's a great team, though.
Yes, I mean, like I said, yeah. At the end of the day, we did what we could do. This team is stacked, it's a powerhouse, no weaknesses. We had a 69 overall kicker, and he made that clutch field goal by himself. So I mean, I don't know. That's the rebuild of the Redskins. It's the way she goes.
It's the way she goes sometimes.
So
It's water under the fridge.
Water under the fridge. Refrigerator running, because our team is not. So yeah, that's the rebuild here. I definitely thank Bengal for coming on over, trying my best. Like literally, you guys have watched my videos, and I think Bengal just said the same. Like, can't win the Super Bowl. The Sim's not in a great spot right now. Has it ever been in a great spot? So,
been in a better spot.
I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this. We have a rebuild over on his channel. We did the Dallas Cowboys in the top link in the description. Definitely go check that out. Off the top of my head, I feel like we were a lot more successful in that one. But
yep,
you know,
I do remember something.
Yeah. So definitely thanks for coming on over, man. It's been a long time coming. I know. I guarantee, like when yours drops on your video, everyone's gonna go like, huh. Didn't expect to see this on my in my feed on a Saturday. So,
that's all of the comments is gonna be.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to do a little sign off
if
here.
You thought this would never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Definitely more of these coming in the future if you guys like it. So yeah, go ahead and leave a like, smash like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already.
Yeah, and like I said, yeah, guys, go check out Bengals rebuild. It's in the Dallas Cowboys, so I know it might be a little bit of a hard sell. Like that's ultimately a good thing too, because Giant fan base, Eagles fan base, you might see these rebuilds pop up, and you're like, do I really care? But obviously, I think there's definitely a big added, what's going on? C4 Bengal, what the rebuild guys? So yeah, thanks for stopping on, man. Thanks and everyone for watching. Smash that like, do all the gimmicky YouTube stuff. Appreciate you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.